Let's pivot Monday Night Football action. We've got old man Philip Rivers in his second game back since 5 years ago. Second game since last week, really. It's funny, I spoke to Dr. David Chow last week. He said Philip Rivers told him after the game that he wasn't even that sore. You're going to fade as long as completion. You don't trust the arm?
No, I don't. I just every time he throws the ball, I hurt because you could sense how much he puts into all his throws, and I just can't. I think it worked well for them to just go West Coast style, go like 10, 12 yards and stuff like that. I think I was stunned that it was this low because usually it's like 30 something, but like 26 and a half. I'll take a chance on the under. It's not my favorite of the four of them. But I saw him last week. He was right. It was in Seattle. Outdoors, the conditions aren't going to probably be great for him. So I'll take the under on his longest completion.
McCaffrey, is that your favorite? Well, actually, let me backtrack. Which is your favorite prop of this list?
I mean, they don't call me the kicker whisperer for nothing. Like it's Pinheiro. I mean, it's Pinheiro because this is a statistic that kind of goes our way. Indianapolis is allowing almost 3 field goal attempts per game on the road. And so, this is a situation where when you look at Indianapolis at home, they also give up a lot of field goals too. And this is a defense that I think is good enough to let them into the red zone. Remember, we're now indoors. And since we're indoors, that means we get more length from all of our kickers. So I like the over here on his field goal attempts. I like Purdy to just go get it. I mean, you're essentially in field goal range at the start of the game anyway, it feels like. Like, you just need like 10 yards to get in the field goal range nowadays. So I like Pinheiro over 1.5 field goals.
I love it in a primetime spot as well. A game that the 49ers have to win in order to continue to be in this playoff race. And nonetheless, potentially even, I was looking at some of the NFC standings and how the 49ers could even have a chance to jump certain teams in the standings with a win or so.
The 49ers control their own destiny. If they win out, they're the 1 seed, which is crazy because I don't think their defense is good enough.
There's a chance they could still have the 1 seed.
Yeah, I don't think that. And by the way, I said Rivers was outside. It's indoors, obviously in Indianapolis. Exactly last week. Yes, the 49ers control their own destiny because they play Seattle in week 18. So if they win out, they would be the 1 seed, which I would more than welcome. Like, I'm not scared of San Francisco at all whatsoever.
I've been excited about San Fran. I was hyping them up all preseason. I know Kelly in Vegas has a nice Super Bowl ticket on them. I would love to see them actually win it all because I do like Purdy. I know people don't, but I do like that he's just kind of like the young Philip Rivers in the sense that he's not going to lose the game for you. He's going to play safe, and the team around him has just been good despite all the injuries. And I really give the 49ers a lot of credit for fighting through injuries. Speaking of injuries, McCaffrey last year injured, but this year he's fighting back. 59.5 is the rushing yard prop. How come you like it?
So if you look at this, both of these teams are pass funnels. Not a lot of the opponents don't like running the ball a lot, but I've noticed. So Indy's got a really good rush defense. But if you notice that the guys who've had success against Indianapolis this year, it's when the teams have committed to running the ball a lot. And so, yes, Indianapolis has really good rush numbers. But if you look, Kareem Hunt had 30 carries. He had 104 yards. Travis Etienne had 20 carries for 74 yards. The numbers aren't great, but this is a really low number for McCaffrey. Bijan, 17 carries for 84 yards. Like, if you commit to running the ball against them, then you're going to get over. Like, this number was, I got it this morning. Actually, I got it last night on FanDuel. It was 59.5. And I'm like, this is Christian McCaffrey, and this is a 49ers team that will continue to run. And by the way, since they're indoors, all you have to do is break one, and that's like 40 yards right there. So I think we're going to see a healthy dose of McCaffrey. I know a lot of people like his receiving. I think his receiving's not bad either. Like, his rushing and receiving is probably not.
The receiving props this year.
He has. The only thing is, this team against the pass catching backs has not been great. They have struggled to get a lot of targets. If you look the last couple games, like there's just not a lot of receiving yards for the running backs, but it's McCaffrey, so like he'll get it anyway. But anytime I see 59.5 for Christian McCaffrey, I gotta take it, especially indoors, because he could break one rather easily.
Pierce over his longest reception. How come you're going with Pierce?
So Pierce is the deep guy. I mean, that's all there is to it. Like he's the guy that goes long. Last week he had one catch, 16 yards. Boom. That's it. Yeah. Now look, as I said, once again, these are two teams that are pass funnels, which means you're not going to run it as much. You're going to want to take advantage of them through the air. Now, I don't know how much you're going to counterbalance that with the fact that Phillip Rivers is your quarterback. And then if you want him dropping back, 30, 35 times. But for Pierce, all you need is one reception. He's gone over this every single time. So I think this is an overreaction a little bit to, once again, Phillip Rivers being a terrible arm nowadays because he is 44. So I'm going to take a shot here on the longest reception for Alec Pierce. He's gone over this every single time. So why not?